Hindi nga gana headset ko. Sira na.
Game lang. Ano mo na? Game na pala. Ano mo na? Mga 5 seconds delay mo na.
Yeah.
Game.
Good day, sir. Nandito po kami para i-present sa inyo ang nagawa naming encapsulation and inheritance. Nandito po kami kasama ang aking kagroup na si Mark Angelo Aguila at Gripson Mendoza. So, ang nagawa po naming encapsulation and inheritance is simple login and sign up method. So, ang objectives po namin is yung may stimulate po yung user na mag-register and log in sa system for both admins and members. It showcases how Java can implemented two foundational object-oriented programming, OOP principles, encapsulation, and inheritance. So, yung key features po namin dito is yung user po can sign up as either admins or members. The admins and members po can log in with their credential and different data is shown for each type of user. So, ang encapsulation po namin dito ay by using private fields and public methods, getters and setters, we ensure that sensitive data like username and password are securely managed. Tapos yung inheritance po namin dito, both admins and members share common characteristic inherited from a user class, demonstrating how inheritance allows code reuse and extensions. Yung class definition po namin dito ay nagko-contains po ng three main classes: user, admin, and member. Yung user po is the base class which encapsulate common attributes and methods such as username, password, email, birthday, and login. Tapos yung pong admin and member are specialized classes that inherit from user class. Admins have an additional admin code and member have a membership ID. Tapos yung constructors po namin are special method used to create objects. When you create an admin or member object, the constructor initializes the attributes with the value provided at creation. Tapos yung example po namin dito is yung pag naggawa po kayo sa admin object, maka-construct po yung parameter like username, password, email, birthday, and admins. And may store po ito in the object.
So, for explanation naman po, encapsulation implementation muna po tayo. So, sa private fields po na encapsulation implementation, in this program, attributes like username, password, email, and birthday are marked as private. This means they cannot directly access or modify from outside of the class. So, yung meaning po nito is, yung mga username and password po natin ay naka-private method po. So, hindi po siya natin makikita sa ibang classes, kundi nakatago po siya as yun naman po yung talaga yung purpose ng encapsulation. So, yung getters and setters po naman natin is public methods like getter username, set email, allow to control the access to the private fields. For example, if you want to change user email, use setter method set email rather than directly accessing the email field. So, like nga po, nung encapsulation implementation po natin is, yung purpose niya is magtago po ng code para hindi po makita agad. tinatago po natin yung process. So, dito po sa example, naglagay po tayo ng setter method to set an email para ma-access po yung email na field. So, hindi po siya nakikita agad ng iba, kundi nagsaset po tayo para makita yung email, para directly tayo ma-access yung email. So, yun po. So, this snippet po, this shows to how getter and setter methods work to access and modify the encapsulated data. Then, inheritance implementation. User is base class which contains common fields and methods for both admin and members such as login, username, and password. So, yung base class po natin dito sa code natin is nagko-contains po siya ng mga common fields na tinatanong po natin dun sa ating system. So, yung both admins and user po natin is meron pong kukunin na credentials like username and password. So, parehas din po sila maglalagay pagkatapos ng mag-sign out. Admin and member classes inherit from the user class, meaning they automatically get access to the fields and methods defined in user. Additionally, they each have their own unique attributes like admin code for admin and user ID, user membership ID for member. So, dahil nga po, nag-inherent sila sa parehas na user kasi both admin and members is a user of the system. So, ine-inherit po nila yung user class. Ang pinagkaiba lang po nila is may mga attributes po sila for each field. Like, for admin, kailangan po nila ng admin code to access admin. And for membership, for member, kailangan po nila ng membership ID for member. So, din po nagagamit natin yung encapsulation kasi kaya pong i-separate ng encapsulation yung both field pero parehas po na-access yung user class kasi parehas po silang user. This reduces the code application since login functionality, for example, is written only once in the user class but can be used both admins and members. So, nare-reduce po nito yung repetition na kasi kaya po niyang iisang code na lang but i-inherent na lang po nila yung user class. Pero may pinagkaiba po sila kahit nila inherit yung user class. Yeah. So, dito po sa code natin, next, pinapakita kung paano po ginagawa yung inheritance implementation. The snippet shows how admin inherits from user and how the keyword super is used to call the constructions of the parent class. So, object creation and method invocation. Object creation. Objects of admin and member class are created using their respective constructors. For example, when you create admin, you provide its username, password, email, birthday, and admin code, which stored in the objects. So, some method integration after creating an admin or member method like login display, admin info, and display member info are invoked to interact with the objects. Polymorphism is demonstrated as both admin and members share the same login method for the user class, but they display different information based on their type. So, in this code naman po sa method invocation, nag-show po sila polymorphism kasi kaya pong mag-polymorph ng code or ng system natin for both admin and user class. So, yun lang po. Then, sa conclusion, This ensures secure data handling. All sensitive information like username, passwords, and email are stored privately and only accessed or modified via controlled methods, getters and setters. So sa dito po, pinakita po through encapsulation yung data handling. So, like yung mga sensitive informations po natin kinuha is kaya ma-handle or kaya po ng system natin ma-identify as admin or user. So, inheritance allow po to use very short class structures by inheriting from the user class both admins and members, avoid code duplications to share the same functional like login. So, sa inheritance naman po natin, pinapakita po dito na kaya po natin ma-lessen yung load or ma-lessen po yung repetition ng code natin as kaya po niya mag-polymorph yung system natin through admin and member, but kaya po din nila yung same class, yung user class, kaya po nila makuha. So, this will apply on this principle from the backbone of scalable, maintainable software designs. They allow developers to build complex systems with modular structures which easy to extend and maintain. So, in a real-world application naman po natin is, nagpapakita po yung system natin na mas easy to maintain and extend po yung kanyang applications. So, yun lang po sa akin. And I allow Gibson Mendoza to explain the codes further.
Boss, cut mo dito. Tapos di ako magpe-present.
Sige,
Lalagay ko sa Programmist.
sige.
Sige, bro.